Good day from Kamakura, Japan on this Saturday, June 13th. It's been a whirlwind second half of the week. The garden is thriving, but I'm on the lookout for new ways to keep the critters out. So I'm experimenting with different netting methods. I've had what I think is my most successful garlic harvest yet. I'm also getting a great yield of green beans, and the zucchini is doing wonderfully. So much so that you'll see how I made zucchini muffins in the garden to table segment. Well, it's a nice and cool Thursday morning. And I've been out here already doing some cleanup down here. Let me show you what I've done. And down here I thinned a lot of the foliage here just to prevent any disease and to give some better airflow down in here. And there's a lot of fruit here, so I'm looking forward to these ripening soon. Yeah, I should have a nice bumper crop. And there's plenty here, everywhere. Yeah, this one here was getting a little distressed. You can see the leaves here getting distressed. So yeah, I cleared this up a bit. Yeah, still lots of fruit in here, so I think it'll be okay. The oregano that I planted here, still trying to hold on, searching for sunlight. It's my first season here in this garden. I do get morning sun here, but by afternoon it gets a little bit shaded in here. But the tomatoes are still growing quite strong. Yeah, even getting fruit up here. Very good, very good. Yeah, over here you see how much longer this is getting. It's almost down to the ground here. And this one has poked through. This traveled from way up under there, all the way out to here. I need to go in here and straighten this out here. Yeah, it's getting a bit tangled up in there, so let me help that out a bit. Yeah, I don't see fruit that was ripening. Well, something got in here and nibbled on my tomatoes here. The ripe ones are gone, and this one here has been nibbled on. Maybe they poked through the netting here, or some little critter crawled in here. It's hard to tell. Yeah, see, every time I see something ripening, a day later it's gone. Okay, but the rest of the tomatoes look good. I'll have to keep a close eye on things here. See some more fruit down in here. The plant looks healthy. Yeah, it looks very healthy. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? I think I'll attach it up here. And see if I can do it here. Oh, that might work. Yeah, that might work just fine. We shall see. Yeah, the tops of the tomatoes are getting bunched up against the top of the net here. So I'm just going to cut these back. Let's see, maybe to here. Yeah, I'll just keep it cut back like that. That should be fine. Down here, I see we have tons of string beans here. Very nice green beans. So let's harvest these here. And there's more on the other side as well. Yeah, even up here. Nice. Very good, very good. Okay, a very good bunch here. Very nice. Let's go around the other side here. Okay, let's get some more here. Yeah, it seems the green beans have done very well. Tomatoes too, if I can get them before the critters do. Yeah, I'm suspecting these are little birds. I haven't seen squirrels in quite a while on the security cameras, so that's why I'm suspecting it's birds and not squirrels. Yeah, I was hoping that this foliage here, the Goya, the bitter melon, would hide some of the tomatoes, but I guess the little critters are smarter than I think. Okay, I think that's it for the green beans. Yeah, got a pretty good harvest here. Yeah, nice handful. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, see, we're starting to get some flowers here. Tiny little flowers there. Ah, yes, I want to get this sunflower replanted somewhere. We'll do that today. Let's set this over here. Yeah, we'll get this planted somewhere. And the eggplant are looking good here. And here, I see some fruit is setting. Yeah, lots of fruit sets. And the new ones are looking good as well. Yeah, let's deadhead some of these marigolds here. Yeah, here we're in the rainy season. And I'm going to have to deal with a lot of this here. I'm just going to drop these right back in here. Maybe they'll reseed. Yeah, got a bunch of seeds here, so yeah, I'll just drop them right back in there. And we're starting to get some mildew here. So let's pluck these off before it spreads. Yeah, over here as well. And look how big the pumpkins are getting. Another one here. Yeah, the pollination on this one didn't work. That's all right. Oh boy, something got to this one here. Oh boy, let's take this off. Yeah, some sort of ground critter. Yeah, I'm glad I put these ones up here. A little bit more safer. And what could this be? Oh, there's a bug inside there. A snail. Maybe it was a snail that ate it. Yeah, there's another one. Oh boy. And then over here, I noticed this one here is trying to grow into the fence here. See the lines here? Yeah, but these two are looking really good, really good. Yeah, it looks like we'll get some more over here as well. Yeah, this one's looking pretty good. Okay, how's our Swiss chard doing? Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll come and harvest some. Okay, oh, I see in here. Yeah, see this little butternut squash here didn't pollinate. At least we got one growing in there. Yeah, everything looks good back in here as well. Doing just what I wanted it to do. Okay, I want to come and see if I can harvest some of these zucchini. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, I see one here. Very odd shaped one. Could let it go for a little while longer. Yeah, I think I just might do that. Yeah, let this get a little bit bigger. Yeah, these are the dark green variety. Let's check the light green variety and see how we're doing. Let's see. Over here, we've got some that might be ready to be harvested. This one here. See if I can twist this off. There we are. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Set that there. And some more back here. 3 or 4 back here. Yeah, they're not quite big enough yet. So we'll wait a couple more days. Let's keep these covered. Yeah, but I can make a nice little dish out of this here. See, it's been scratched up a bit, but that's all right. Okay. I noticed that the pumpkins over here, the ones in the container, aren't doing as well as the other ones, which are planted in the ground. So I'm going to keep that in mind for next year. See, one here has been pollinated, so maybe we'll get at least one from over here. Maybe more, we'll see. So a small harvest, but this will do. Well, we've got some sunshine this morning. That's nice. Here I'm going to plant this sunflower here. So I've decided to keep this here in this south garden here. This is where all the other plants are. So hopefully this will attract pollinators. Yeah, so let's get this planted here. Got some soil here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's make a well here. Okay, it's not centered, but I'm not going to worry about that. I think it'll be fine. I don't know why these didn't germinate. I'll leave them there and see what happens. Or maybe what I can do is just dump them in here. Yeah, I'll just dump all this soil in here so it won't go to waste. Yeah, here's a seed here. It tried to germinate, but didn't quite make it. Okay, give this some fertilizer. Give it a nice head start. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, I see it dripping through the bag. And you know what, I'm thinking I might harvest my garlic today, or at least take a look at a few of the bulbs, see how they're doing. Because as we go into the rainy season, I'm sure that may affect the quality of the bulbs, if not destroy them. So yeah, let's do that. Let's take a good look at them. Okay, let's pull one up here and see what we have. Rather small. Yeah, it's quite small. Escape is forming here. Yeah, I can use this in the kitchen. I'll let it dry a bit. We can use this. Yeah, I'll let them grow a little bit longer and wait until they start to die back. Then I'll check on them again. I won't water them so much. I'll let the rainy season do the watering for me. And yeah, I can smell these. They smell good. So for the first time in days, we're getting some sunshine. Yeah, the peppers here are looking good. These are the Mexican peppers. Yeah, I may have to give them some support with some posts. Yeah, I've got 4 posts here. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, they do have some posts in there already, the original posts. I'll leave them. Let's see, they're tied up here. So maybe what I'll just do is reroute this string here. You know what, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to get some new string here. Okay, and I'll just wrap this further up at the top here. Yeah, just a loose knot here. And that should help it stand up, especially when it starts bearing fruit. Checking for any stress points. Okay, we'll see what happens with this here. I think this here needs a post as well. Let's get that one. Okay. I think I'll start with this about halfway up and see how it holds up. There we are. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go take a look at the north garden. Yeah, everything out here looks pretty good. Yeah, our newly planted satsumimo, the Japanese sweet potatoes, getting new foliage. That's good to see. And these here, yeah, I think they'll recover. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we've got some blossoms here. Very nice. Yeah, everything else looks good. The hydrangeas are coming in nicely. Yeah, more flowering here. Yeah, tasteless stone crop. Yeah, I thought I'd leave this here to dry out a bit. We're not expecting rain for a while yet, so it should be okay. Okay, let's get these washed. So, a nice bundle of green beans and a light green zucchini, a little bit scratched up, probably from the wind. But it'll be just fine. Well, in today's edition of Garden to Table, I'm going to be making some zucchini muffins. Zucchini fresh from the garden. So I'm going to start here by shredding my zucchini. Okay, all I need is about 2 cups. Yeah, I think this will be exactly 2 cups. Okay, and we'll move on to our other ingredients next. Okay, here I have my dry ingredients. I have about 2 cups, 240 grams of flour. And to that I'm going to add some baking soda and baking powder. I'll just dump that on in. And here I have about a teaspoon of cinnamon, some salt, and some nutmeg. And we'll dump that in. We'll sift everything here. Okay, and then we'll mix this up very well. I'll turn this into the bigger bowl and we'll stir it some more. Okay, I'll set this aside for a moment. And here we'll mix our wet ingredients. I've got 2 eggs here. Here's a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And here's a 1/3 cup of white sugar. Okay, let's mix this up really good. Okay, I have about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, I'll let that sit for just a moment, let the sugar dissolve a bit. I'm also going to be adding some walnuts here. This is about 1.5 cups of walnuts. A lot, but I like walnuts. Okay, I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I'm using olive oil. Okay, in that goes. And we'll whisk this some more. Okay, we'll set this aside and we'll bring in our bowl with flour and the other dry ingredients. Okay, here I'll add the wet ingredients. So I'll begin to mix this lightly. Not completely, because now I'll add in the zucchini. Yeah, the wet zucchini will make this very moist and bring everything together nicely. And I'll stop right here and we'll add the walnuts. I may not need all of them. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, I'm scraping the bottom of the bowl here just to incorporate all of the dry with the wet. Don't want to overmix it. That looks good. Okay, let's switch places here. And let's start to fill. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I have a little bit of cinnamon sugar here. Just going to sprinkle this over the top. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'll pop these into the oven for about 25 or 30 minutes and we'll have some nice zucchini muffins in just a little while. Okay, let's pop this in. Okay, so we'll see how it turns out in just a little while. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. So let's take a look here and see how we're doing. They look pretty good. Okay, let's do a skewer test here. If it comes out clean, they're done. Let's try another one here. This one's a little bit moist, so I'll give them another 5 minutes. You know what? I think I'm going to turn this. And this is way over in the corner there. So let's bring it up to the front corner. Okay. And we'll see how that works. Okay, I think they're done now. Yes. Nice and browned on top. Let's check them again. Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay, I think I'll leave them right here on this rack. Let them cool. Otto and I will go out for our afternoon walk, and when we'll come back, we'll check out our zucchini muffins and avocado ice cream. Okay, they look good. They look very good. Okay, Haru and I are back from our afternoon walk. So, let's see how well these came out. Okay, I'll take a small one here. Okay, it looks good. It looks very good. Okay, let's open her up. Give you a look inside. Looks pretty good. Let's see how she tastes. Perfect. You can see the zucchini and the walnuts. Perfect flavors, spices. And here we have the vanilla ice cream. Avocado ice cream. So I'll leave the link for the recipe down below. Please try it. This is good. Perfect. Well, it's a sunny Friday morning. I was out here watering earlier, and I noticed some debris down here. A bird, most likely, was picking at the tomatoes. So what I'm going to do is cover these with a netting. See if I can ward off these attacks. And you know what? I think I'm going to harvest the rest of my garlic today. I tried the other day. They're not getting as much sunlight as they used to. See over here? So, I think I'm going to harvest these and be satisfied with what I get. Okay, I'm getting some. Rather small, but that's all right. I've got a fairly good bunch so far. I'll wash these up. There's more, so let me get the rest of them. There's plenty more. Just leave that there for now. Okay, let's see, what do we have in here? The ground is soft enough that I can pull them up with my hands. I think some of them will be pretty decent. And the last two plants. So, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, here's what we have from this side. Okay, let's wash everything up. Oh my, they look very nice. Look at that. I think this is my most viable crop ever. Beautiful, look at that. I've heard that you're not supposed to wash them like this, but I don't want to track all of this dirt inside my house into the kitchen and then the storage pantry. So I'm going to break the rules. Okay, and since we have some sunshine today, I'll let them dry out here. I'll find a nice sunny spot, maybe on top of the little tent there. And we'll let these dry off and then cure. Yeah, some of these are quite large. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see if I can simply lay them up here. Okay, I'll check on these in a few hours and see how they're doing. Alrighty, so a successful garlic harvest in my new garden. Let's see, I wonder if I have enough netting here. I have some here, and I'm afraid this is not enough, but it'll help. It'll be a start. Yeah, I do have this here. This may help as well. And I'll check my storage to see if I have any in there as well. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, what I want to do is see if I can just wrap this around here. And I'll temporarily secure it with these here. I'll get something stronger. Let's see if I can get this one in the back. Yeah, for now, a lot of the fruit is down at the bottom. So I'm hoping this is a good place to put the netting. Okay, I've got one more here. So next year, I'll know better, and I'll put this netting on first. Okay, so it does wrap all the way around. Okay, I think I'll use some twist ties to connect these here. Just like this. Okay, I'll bunch this up right here. Put one right here as well. So this is what I have here. Yeah, so it's over the edge of the bags there. And the tops here are covered. Or maybe I can pull some strings through here just to close that up like that. And I can close this up. And we'll just put some string through here. Okay. So hopefully this will keep the critters out. I'm a bit worried down here. But what I can do is use this soil bag. Squeeze that up against there. And put my fertilizer bucket right there. And I'll tighten this up here. Yeah, I'll just tighten this right here. And I still have this net here. And this might be enough to cover the top. Let's see here. Okay, I think this is wide enough. Let's see what we can do here. I think I can attach it right here. And put it right over these zip ties here for now. Yeah, like this. And put it on this end here. Yeah, like that. Now I need some more for the other side here. Let's see. I'm sure I've got some netting somewhere. Well, I do have this netting here. I use this to cover the young eggplants. And it seems to be wide enough here. So let me see if I can drape this over the top. Let's just bend this back inward. Let's see. Let's tuck these in. Yeah, I just want to tuck these in like that. Yeah, I think that fits. And I can even zip this closed. But there are some gaps in here. Yeah, birds can fly in there. So let's see if I can push this back a bit. Yeah, I've got plenty at the top. So that does help a bit. What I'm going to do is tie some string, some twine around it. What do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. And I'm the prodigal son. Okay. I'm worried about the ends here. So I think I have a solution to attach these here. I'm just going to use some staples. Yeah, that should keep anything from flying in there. Do it on the other side as well. And that should be secure enough. And down here as well. So hopefully I'll be getting some nice ripe tomatoes. So let's see how this works out here. And I see Haru has come to join us. She was upstairs sleeping a while ago. So things are looking good here. Yeah, so this one will join the others in just a few more days. And they're looking good, looking good.